Alright, so I turned myself down a little bit because I listened to my last two and I was kind of high, and then I turned the game up a bit. So we'll see how well that goes. If I'm too loud or the game's too loud, we'll figure it out. Okay, so we're going to take a look at something. I actually would like to look for Chris. So let's look for Chris Rafferty and see if we can find him. What was that one thing? Oh yeah, we have a history on it. Roottree, the Roottree Curse. Write a simple page called The Art of Rafferty, copyright 1997, on Protégé that lists the author's email. Below is a bunch of gifts that say under construction, a few art pieces. The first painting captioned me and my fiancée Lulu, a painting I did for my first year of college, and I plan to give her when we married in May. Go Tartans. There's an odd collage called Cousins, which seems to be made up of 3 scrambled images. The accompanying artist's statements say we had to create a piece of art about our family. I asked as many of my extended family of cousins for their pictures as I could, even some I've never met. Only a few of them got back to me, and my teacher said I wasn't allowed to use pictures of Rihanna, Riley, or Rose. So I had to get creative and use only my third cousins. This includes Davy, he swims for Yunkan, and Bethany's yearbook picture. She's Davy's younger sister, and Stephanie, who is an only child. So we know Stephanie. So Davy and Bethany? But the cousins' photos will need to be unscrambled before you can use them. You've downloaded new applications. Pixie Pop? To edit the photos. Ooh. Oh, puzzles! Okay, so that one's fine. Oh, boy. I'm guessing this is Stephanie. That other one was not Stephanie. There we go. That one's fixed. Oh boy. Um. Oh, this is gonna be the hard one, isn't it? Damn it. Uh. Yes, yes, I know, Ducky. I'm trying. There we go. Got it! Okay, so I got a lot of things now. Ooh! Chris and Lulu. Yeah, I already did that. You reassembled this 1/3 picture. About this photo, inspect his art project. Picture of Davy, he swims, Bethany's yearbook picture, and Stephanie, who's an only child. Yeah, so it's this one is Stephanie. So. Oh, wait. But it's not telling me that Stephanie has another picture. So there's a different Stephanie. Okay, so first of all, college student, I believe. I'm guessing that then? Louisa Garcia? And then that's Chris. So then so then who else do we have? I mean, I could put Ernie down and see if that works, but I don't think... So he said his third cousins, right? So, well, David has red hair. So I'm betting he's one of Bonnie's kids. And he said that in his writing that was German. What did he say? My cousins. I had to get creative and use only my third cousins. This includes Davy. He swims for Yukon, and Bethany's yearbook picture. She's Davy's younger sister. So Davy is... So Davy... Huh. Okay, so I wonder if it's that. And then this is... But then why is her... No, Stephanie's by herself. It's Bethany. Bethany Kellogg, yeah. Okay. Davy. And then he said Stephanie was by herself. So I'm wondering if Stephanie goes here. I believe. And then Bethany would be... Yeah! I did it! Okay, who do we got? Garcia, Louis, David Catlin, third. Yes! Booyah! Okay. So, the only one we don't have is who got married. And we don't know where Stephanie goes. I think she goes there. But I don't know. What male names do we have? That we haven't used yet. Well, there's a lot of Wilsons. So let's try to look up who the hell is Wolf Roottree? Hello, wait a minute. Nothing. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I wonder if you could do that. No. My history. Where's the Roottree sisters? There's. I'm trying to figure out, because there's another picture that we can get of Reyna, because it's unlockable right here, but I have no idea where it is. So I'm wondering if I have to look up something specific to get Reyna's extra picture. And I don't know. Including Carl, who is that? Okay. So Jane had Chris. And Chris is marrying Louisa. I have no idea. Who did Guy marry? Let's see if we can find out who Guy married. Let's see if I can search the periodicals for that then. Nothing. We're getting to the parts where there's not going to be very much for me to find. Oh, Clara. What was her name? Clara Lansing? See, because there's a picture in here which I think I can get. Which means I should probably be able to get most of this stuff, because there's a picture of Raina I don't have either. So, who is James Rootree's children? There's gotta be something else that's in here. Name an official band club for Jim and Diamond. Find a forum. Diamond's young son, Wolf. Amongst the pictures of Christmas cards over the years, only one is relevant. The card from 1986, including pictures of Jim and Diamond's young son, Wolf, as well as a note about his daughter's band, the Floozies. All-female punk band operating out of New York City. They're mentioned in passing an online review from this year. Apparently they were opening act for the band. Reviewer actually came to see. Loud and fast and repetitive. Viewer also mentioned for underground and unknown band absolutely no following. Their equipment was extremely expensive. Has been added to your evidence. The Floozies. Children of other famous musicians. Well then, are they in here? Oh, no, wait. That's not what I wanted. That's from the Steam store. Nothing relevant. Oh, wait, hold on. There was also one other person. The curse, the curse, the curse. Yes. Maybe skull, a symbol of death, alleged proof of blurry photo, reddish shape. Details back up any photos or claims. To you, the blurry photo looks more like an egg than a skull. Okay, but there was also somebody else in here. Rambling conspiracy website is very small and very red text. Corner. Candy Company Factory. It seems that Operation... What is that? Claim that the Rootrees are changing the candy recipe to include more and more chemicals. They claim that due to a loophole in the calendar, possible to get away with any crime. Claim it's at an attempted addicted people and eventually induce mind control. Yeah. Okay, so... Wait, okay, so... There was one... I actually looked... Yes, this one. That's the only one. So, who we got? So that's Wolf. Dived into their fan club in 1996, 2 years ago. So Wolf must be the youngest of their kids. She's the oldest. Candy. Okay, that makes sense. So Candy and Wolf. Wow, why would you name both of your kids Candy and then Wolf? Yeah. Okay, so I know who those are. There are more I can look up on Caroline. Periodicals. Okay. Book title, author name. Got it. Nude self-portraits dedicated to Eloise and Stephanie. Okay, yeah, I figured that. She especially dislikes her brother, the law Dr. Wilson, who she calls completely bogus. Okay, so what? Caroline talks about influences. In her late teens, she felt betrayed when her sister Gwendolyn and cousin Bonnie gave up their dreams settling for boring men. So Wilson is her sister's name. Mark led to the most volatile moments in all of her life, all negative, and the only good thing he ever got was her daughter. So yeah, Eloise is this one. Eloise. And her sister Gwendolyn. And she married a Wilson. Was it Steve, Zach, or Jason? Guessing he's an attorney. Dr. Stephen Wilson is a pediatrician who practices north of Pittsburgh. Although there are 7 Steve Wilsons and Dr. Wilsons, this is apparently found a way to game the search results, and he pops up every time. Pediatrician to the stars. Apparently doctor for the Roottrees sisters. There's a picture of him on his website, as well as a picture of his 3 children. The 3 of them look as though their photographer was holding them hostage. Regardless, though credited to his child Jason. So there's Jason. He will treat your children like he would me, my big brother, or my sister. Oh, don't you look like a doctor? There's the kids. Jason's the youngest. And it looks like whoever he is the oldest. And it'll be probably pretty easy to figure out because his name is Steve, right? Jason's the youngest. And then the oldest is Zach. And this should be Jem. And then we can put Andy here. And no, Wolf's the youngest. Wolf is the youngest, sorry. So Wolf goes there, and Candy goes there. She's a musician. And he is a student, probably K through 12. Okay, so that's a lot of information I didn't have last time. She's a housewife because she is the same as her cousin, because her sister says that they settled. So then what about Gwen? There's still that picture of Raina that we're missing. I'm not sure how to get that picture. And I still don't know who. The only one I know who married is her. I don't know who anybody else up here married. I know he married a Patsy, but I don't remember who, or don't know who else. Well, the next three will put me to the place where I get more information, so should I just do these three and get them done and over with? Or yeah, I don't know, but I think this one looks more like her. We'll get the kids done. Yeah. So that was her. Yay! Eloise. Ba-da-dum. Booyah. Yes, you're here. What?
On the phone, I said I owed you an explanation. But I can't reveal everything. Not yet. I'm sure this all seems like deception for deception's sake. So I'll try to explain why. It's true, I'm working with lawyers. But not the candy company lawyers. My publisher's lawyers. I'm on the verge of releasing a book, and it's not kind to the Roottrees. Especially Elias and the Five Pieces. The truth often isn't. But with the plane crash, the publisher is rightfully worried it'll look like I'm making things up to exploit a tragedy. So they're doing their due diligence. That's why you're here. To be sure there's enough evidence for an expert to unearth the whole story. If I tell you the whole story now, we can't prove that. I hope you understand. That said, I can say that the work you're doing is very personal to me. To my story, one spot on the tree is more important than the rest. You've likely noticed it. It's locked for now. I'll return one final time, after you fill it in. Also, there are fewer root trees left. In a sense, that makes it easier. Use process of elimination.
I have been, basically.
It's also harder to verify when you're right. You'll need 4 blood relatives before they lock from here on out. I don't have any more evidence for you, but trust your intuition. If something has a high number, it's not a mistake. You're getting closer and closer to the truth. I look forward to seeing you soon.
Okay. So I gotta do 4 more in order to get them right. I don't know who his wife's name is. And truthfully, I could do 4 more right now because I could put Ernie Jr. in and then these 3. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, he's not a student. There we go. There we go. That's better. I messed up on the one part. I didn't have any optional entries this time, dude. Okay, so out of this side, I only need Guy's wife. I don't know who that is. And over here, I need a shit ton. So I'm gonna have to start working over this way. Oh boy. Okay. So I still need to figure out Gwen's boys. So name-wise, I'm betting so her dad must be Sam. And I'm guessing she's a student. That's her. Is she a housewife? Probably. More than likely she is. And then this is the one I don't know. So So all the rest are root trees. So let's look up. Oh, so November is the name of the child in the picture. Oh, okay. That makes a lot more sense now. So then who would be November? Because she's in the free spirits one. So would November be Elias's daughter? Mm-mm. Let's try Clancy. Now that Clancy Jr., I don't know what he was in. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna have to stop here soon too when I didn't want to. What was the other names that I had on there that I had not done yet? The men root trees. I've not done Ronald and Robert and Edward. But her father took her mother's name. Oh yeah, I was gonna do this. Because I'm such a dork. Harris Lane was on television. Married his high school sweetheart after they reunited in a movie premiere. Okay, so then back. So the Christmas mission one. Was there somebody else that was in the Christmas mission one? Released in 1955. Okay, so what are we trying to find here? Alright, let's read more about life between wars here. Lauren was pregnant. She left to raise her son Clark alone. Lauren never remarried and only had one child. She's granddaughter of Elias, her mother's family called the Coswells. Oh yeah, I forgot. Her mother's family is called Coswell. So, Coswell. Or Cossell. So Sarah Cossell. And, Pop, head lawyer from Roottree Clarence Trust. Lauren's father was in this generation, after Lauren's generation, including her son. Gwen, expected to watch after 3 younger brothers. During the summer, Aunt Marco, she gets to be a starlet. Oh ho ho, thank you so much. Yeah. Often in Starlet, most mentions are around the time of her divorce. The gossip is speculation, a full tabloid stereotypes. Some of it focuses on the fact that she announced her divorce. She also announced she's pregnant again. Others mention the rumor Wild Bill has multiple affairs, which left her heartbroken. There's also an interview from earlier. She asked about her last name. She answered, "Power of name is undeniable. My grandfather is constantly preaching importance of family names. My husband similarly goes by Wild Bill. It's an infamous name. He repurposed for himself because he didn't have the benefit of being born with a famous one. Although we've relocated to Paris, I know readers love to keep up with my husband, so consider this a Starlet exclusive about both of us, Wild Bill and have a child on the will. We're sticking with Roottree for the last name, not Williams, but we also plan to lead into the alliteration. That's how we honor both family names for the next generation." So her father's name was Cornwall? So it's either her father's name is Cornwall or her son's father's name is Cornwall. Actually, this one looks like the younger one. This one looks like the older one. I have a feeling it's going to be Ronald and Robert. Because she said they were sticking to the alliteration. But I have no idea. But we could always do this. Well, it looks like this one is a big case of mess there, too, so. Miracle Jr. What was Miracle Jr.'s thing? There might be an actual paper or something that I missed that I could have looked up in the production company. Alright. I actually think I'm going to end it here so that people can start. I gotta go to bed here in a minute. So I'm going to go ahead and stop here. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.